Alright, let's check out the charts for Bitcoin. So in the last video I made this morning, I made a video last night and I said if we closed a daily candle below or outside of this channel, I would be placing a short. And I did have a short, and I said in the last video that I did 6 or 7 hours ago, when I was roughly about 15-20%, something like that in profit, that I would be moving my take profit up to a 10%. So even if this did blast through, I would be walking away with a profit. And you can see this green line here at 37.5 was my stop loss. So you can see I basically perfectly got stopped out of my trade, or if you want to call it perfectly stopped out, but obviously we walked away with a 10% profit. So that is the second trade we've done on our channel, and both were successful. So you know, 10% profit is nothing to laugh at. Obviously if you're able to consistently make 10% profit in every trade, you'll be laughing over the long term. So what I see now is we're coming up to this red box here at 38.7. So this is a big resistance line that we've drawn in from quite a while ago. The next line up is 40,000. So you can see Bitcoin is running into some strong resistance right now. We would need to break above both of these lines for bullish continuation. If we do just get above this line and get rejected at the 40, we're most likely going to come down and backtest the previous lows here at 30, let's just say 33,000. So the reason why we moved our stop loss up, even though we saw this this bear flag playing out, is because on the hourly we just saw a massive spike, multiple hourly candles of mass volume, came all the way up to 70 on the RSI. So we did make a good choice, because if we did not put that stop loss, then right now from where we closed out of the channel, I would be on my 10% trade down almost 25%. So we walked away with a 10% profit, so that is great. We can keep this over here just because Bitcoin does sometimes like to break back into a channel before it decides that it's going to fake out. So we'll see what happens. Now if we want to break out of this bearish pennant, we obviously haven't broken out of it yet, we would need to get above this 38.7 level. Now let's see what the Bitcoin shorts are saying. So Bitcoin shorts not really doing too much. On the daily candles, we've just been kind of getting in this box, getting out of it, getting in and getting out every now and then. So like I said in the last few videos, if we do break through this box, the shorts are probably going to go to the moon, and Bitcoin will probably roll over for at least one more low, most likely down to the 33.5 or the 31.7. So let's see if we've got anything in our Coinbase chart. Oh sorry, we are in the Coinbase chart. So over here on our Bitstamp chart, you can see that this W pattern is still very much in effect. Now the W pattern would be confirmed at 38.9. so if we're able to solidly break above, let's just round it up to 39,000, come back down to 39 and then break above here, then that would be a lovely W pattern. I would definitely be putting a short around about this region over here. Once again, Bitcoin has not made a decision on what it's going to do yet. This is still technically, if we come over to the Coinbase charts, you can see a bit better, a lower high. So we had our all-time high here, and I'm just going to say this in every single video until we break out. Everyone was getting out of bed from this bounce to 59,000. They were saying this is the last time you'll be able to buy Bitcoin before it goes to 100k. Then we dumped all the way to 42, and people were getting out of bed the second that we broke out of this trend line. You can see that we had a daily wick outside at 52,100 and came down for another sharp rejection. People were also getting out of bed for the move to 44,000 about 2 weeks ago or so. And what do you know, again, all of the sentiment on my social medias is bullish again. And I do just want to point out that this is still technically a lower high until we at least get above the 43,480. So Bitcoin still does have a way to go. The total market cap doesn't look too bad though. Obviously we are below the macro 618 here at 1.846 trillion, but we did have a bounce around about halfway down this 1.618 line. No real volume stepping in on the daily. If we come into the 4-hourly, nothing's to see here, nothing to see here. So total market cap is not really doing too much now. Everything's really bouncing because the SPY has had a massive bounce today. So I just made a video about the SPY, so if you're interested in that, go check out my channel and see what it's about. On the dollar is also having a quite hard fall. If we move over to the daily, you can see that we have had a drop of about 1% in the past day or so, so that is quite strong for the dollar. But I would just like to remind you that the dollar does look quite strong now. I mean, I'm not a fan of trend lines, but if we just take a basic trend line so you can kind of see the trajectory of the dollar, you can see from here to here we are in an uptrend on the dollar. So, you know, even if we do come down to somewhere like here, 95 on the DXY, it's very possible that we just keep on heading up. Now the dollar is above the 200-day moving average, so it's quite far above the 200 days, so it is looking quite bullish. On the 100-day, you can see we had a nice bounce here at 94, and let's just see if the 50-day is saying anything else as well. So 50-day as well, we're above it. So no matter which way you chop it, the dollar is looking bullish in the long term. And I would just like to remind you that the reason probably why the total market cap is up, Bitcoin is up, and all these altcoins are up is because the dollar is going down a bit today and the SPY is having a bounce. So we're going to need to see if the SPY can get above this line and if the total market cap of crypto can get above the 618 again. So until then, I can't be bullish on Bitcoin. We will need to see what's going on. So yeah, once again, none of this is financial advice. They're all just my opinions on the market, and you should always do what's best for you. Peace.